Glad to be here. Look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. Didn't know we were going to, but you get in a tournament situation like this, you need some heroes, man. And got two of them sitting right beside me, and what they did tonight as a group collectively was pretty special. But it was nice for BJ to go out there and get a record that we've had baseball in West Virginia for 130 years now, and to get a career record says something great about you. So the way we started doing the spring training thing here recently, that helped a lot, I think. So for him to go out and do what he's done last 4 times out is pretty special. And hopefully it's not his last outing. Now every out he gets, he breaks his own record. So, and again, offensively, you watch us play, you'll see us make some outs on the bases, but that's just kind of how we roll. For every out we make, we're going to steal 3 or 4 bases doing it. So offense is clicking pretty good right now. Add Marcus Inman to the mix, coming off 2 really good at-bats, and Zarb with 3 hits, and the rest of the guys have been pretty consistent. But to get those 2 guys going right now, feel pretty good about this team.
Questions?
Coach, obviously, win or go home situation, and you were able to produce this type of offensive production. What does that say about your squad?
We talked after the game last night. The toughest game in these tournaments is the one we just played. We're coming off a loss. They're coming off a win. And they're a little bit fresher than we are since we played later than they did. So it's tough, man. It's a character builder to come out after you lose a game, an emotional game like we did. And we did the same thing last year. Come out and beat Tech in this elimination game. And, it's Tech. It's a top 10 team we just beat pretty handily. So our guys are playing with confidence, man. Be careful with a team that plays with confidence, that got a team full of guys that want to be a hero in a time like this, because it's not going to be easy, but what is, right?
What was the key getting to Davis Martin early? He's been struggling a bit in their ace last few weeks. It seemed like you got a few to drop where they needed to drop, and just sort of roll from that point on against them.
We needed that. It seems like that happens to us a lot, and tonight it happened for us. So that's encouraging to get some hits like that. His last outing against Oklahoma State wasn't great, but it was the same thing, a bunch of bloops and seeing eye ones up the middle. So he's a great pitcher. You really got to give him a ton of credit. And he was getting frustrated, I think, because of the way he was giving up those runs with errors and balls that weren't stung. So once he got frustrated, he kind of got out of rhythm a little bit. I just talked to him after the game. He said, man, I can't wait to pitch against wood bats. That probably wouldn't have happened, and he'll be doing that soon enough. But he's a great pitcher. He's been a great pitcher, but you got to give our team credit, too. We've won the majority of our Friday night games in the conference this year against everybody else's best pitcher, and that's what he is. And we went out there and won the game when he's pitching. So when our guys get motivated to win, we usually do.
BJ, with this being your 4th start since last Friday, how have you been able to stay mentally prepared to just stay fresh to be able to go out and be as successful as you've been the last few weeks?
So Coach Mays has kind of given me the you're going 3 innings. You're going to get 3 innings in, you're going to get out. So I've kind of taken that as I'm a closer. I'm just starting the game. So I just kind of use it as each inning I'm just going out there, throwing everything I possibly have. And then when he says, all right, your 3 innings are up, today I thanked him a little bit. I was running out of gas, I was a little tired. No, I embrace the 3 inning, get out, and I just throw as much as I have, all I have to get it done.
Coach, with the innings pitched record BJ secured tonight, what does that say about him as a player, his commitment to this team over the past 4 years?
There was a point in our program when we turned this thing around, when those guys got here, 4 years ago, and even Darius's class 3 years ago, where the younger guys had to start playing every day ahead of the older guys. And these 2 guys were a big part of that. BJ's been pitching on the weekends since his freshman year, and Darius has been in the lineup. since his freshman year. So these guys basically turned West Virginia baseball into a contender every year, and that experience they got as freshmen going out there a bunch really starts showing up when you get older. So credit these guys for the turnaround that this program's undergone, and I think now we have an expectation level because of these guys that we can't sneak up on people like we used to. You know, they know that if you don't play against the Mountaineers, you got a real good chance of getting beat.
There's your first 3 at-bats, 3 runs batted in. What were we seeing out there?
I went up to the plate with trying to hit the ball in the middle of the field and made adjustments to whatever pitches were thrown. Obviously, you want to get on the pitcher as soon as you can in those at-bats because they're coming at you with their best stuff to avoid giving up runs. But in each of those cases, I was able to stick with my approach and had some success there.
TCU tomorrow, what do you want to see from the squad overall?
We need to stay consistent offensively. You know, TCU is going to run out some pretty good arms with some high velo, so just stick with the approach we've been having. It's been working pretty well so far, so if we can continue to do that, we'll have some more success.
Coach, is there anything that you saw in that TCU game that you guys are going to talk about here over the next, 12 hours really before first pitch that you can make adjustments so you guys are ready to go?
Yeah, you know, the biggest thing is we got to throw strikes. You know, like we talked about last night, they feed off of free bases and walks, and that's when they get the most confidence. If you can make them outslug you, then you have a chance of beating them. And especially the way we're swinging it right now, if neither team walked a guy, I like our chances. We can't give them free bases, and it's just pitchers who are fatigued are going to have to get a good night's sleep, wake up and with a mentality of just attacking. If they're going to beat us, make them swing the bats to beat us.